Long before written history, people came here in Withrasilor Comploliad Sphinctes here, and they left something behind. For a long time, the oldest art anyone knew about was in Europe. It was not Alin Verkost. It was not. This is Leang Karampuang in the Maros-Pangkep karst of South Sulawesi. These hills are full of painted caves. These towers began under the sea. The limestone was laid down as coral reef some 50 million years ago. Then the land rose, and the rain has been carving it ever since. The cave sits low in a limestone hill. A village lives against its base. People pass it every day. To enter this place is to cross a boundary. Outside is the world we know. Inside, the past begins to speak. A cave preserves more than objects. It preserves traces. Stone this old keeps its own record. Every surface holds the shape of the water that made it. Runnel by runnel, drop by drop. Stop here, and the cave is not silent. It drips. It breathes. An upper passage opens into two chambers. The gallery is in the southern one. For 51,000 years, almost nothing in here has changed. Daylight finds its way in through windows in the karst. These islands were never joined to the mainland. The people who came here crossed open sea. And then, at the edge of the light, you have to look up. One panel, painted in red, on the ceiling. A pig, 3 human-like figures, and a scatter of hand stencils. A single composition, at least 51,200 years old. Someone stood here, in the dark he steed. They looked up at this rock and created an image. The pig is 92 centimetres long, drawn in profile, its body filled with pattern rather than solid colour, a Sulawesi warty pig. 3 human figures stand with it. The largest has no legs. The paint simply stops below the torso. Another hangs upside down, arms reaching toward the pig's head. They were painted this way on purpose. The largest figure is only 42 centimetres tall, drawn in red ochre with a few certain strokes. Researchers read these figures as therianthropes, part human, part animal. Their arms reach toward the pig as if driving it or telling of a hunt. Thea as his storyteller's roof-coging thread. Whatever the details, someone meant this to be read. The stencils were made by hand, pigment blown around fingers pressed to the rock. You cannot date a painting, so you date the rock growing on top of it. Water leaves crusts of carbonate over the paint, cave popcorn, and the crust is younger than the pigment beneath. A laser reads the age across the whole crust. 51,200 years is the youngest this painting can possibly be. A flaw, not a guess. We don't know the name of the person who made this. We don't know their voice. But their image survived. 50,000 years ago, the only light in here was fire. Umringil, under a moving flame, the red figures would have flickered, like the story being told. Perhaps this was a place to tell a story. Perhaps a place to remember. Perhaps it was simply a way to say, we were here. These figures are doing something together around the animal. That is what makes this a scene, a story, not a picture, the oldest one we have ever found. Stone remembers differently than we do. It does not remember everything. The surface blisters and flakes and takes the paint with it. The oldest story ever told is falling off a ceiling. There are older single animals. A warty pig nearby is at least 45,500 years old, but it stands alone. This ceiling holds a scene. A hunting scene in a nearby cave was once called 43,900 years old. The laser read it again, at least 50,200. The work was led by Indonesian researchers at Indonesia's National Research Agency with colleagues in Australia, published in Nature in July 2024. Outside, the forest continues to grow. People walk past, and inside the stone, a story waits. In January, on an island off this coast, a hand stencil was dated to at least 67,800 years. Older art, not an older story. This ceiling still holds that. We came looking for the past and found something much older than history. A human voice, still speaking through stone. The full story, sources, and practical tips are in the description. Until then, keep wandering. The Earth has more insides than outsides.